Welcome to Level 3 of Spy Gadget. How much does each Spy Gadget cost? Look for relationships among the sets of gadgets on each section of the countertop. Find the cost of each gadget. So, we're asked to find the cost of a decoder pen, the cost of a recorder, and the cost of a night viewer. When combined, a decoder pen and night viewer costs $32. One recorder and night viewer costs $41. A decoder pen and a recorder cost $29. Well, if we take a look at the relationship among the sets in each of these gadgets here, we could figure out the cost of each of these three items. Let's take a look at the decoder pen and the night viewer for $32. What we could do, we could write that as D plus N equals 32. For the recorder and the night viewer, we could write that in terms of R plus N equals 41. In terms of the decoder and the recorder, we can write that in terms of D plus R equals 29. So we have three equations here, and it's interesting that two of these equations here contain the variables that we need. So if we take the D here, and we're saying that D minus N on both sides, that D would be equal to 32 minus N. On this side, if we wanted to find R, we would subtract N from both sides. So R would be equal to 41 minus N. And we can use this, and substitute it into this equation to solve. So let's give it a go. We've taken R equals 41 minus N, D equals 32 minus N. So if we substitute 32 minus N for D, and we add 41 minus N, we're substituting that for R, that will equal $29. If we add 32 plus 41, and if we take combining the like terms of negative N and a negative N, which would be plus a negative 2N, that will equal $29. If we combine like terms of 32 and 41, we will get 73 plus a negative 2N equals negative 2N equals 29. If we subtract 73 from both sides, we will have a negative 2N, and that will be equal to a negative 44. If we divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, N will be equal to a positive 22. So now we have found N is going to be equal to 22. Let's take these other two equations and we can solve for R and for D. So for R, if we take 41 minus the 22, and if we take the D, which is equal to 32 minus the 22, we will be able to solve. So 41 minus 22 equals 19. 32 minus 22 equals 10. So based on these numbers here, if we plug them back into, so we're going to take 22 for N, and we're saying that the N was the night viewer, and that's $22. Let's go back. We said D was 10, and D is the decoder pen, and that is $10. And we said that R is 19, and that's the recorder. We have a decoder pen for $10, a recorder for $19, and the night viewer for $22. So if we check, we've solved the problem correctly.